Let's get ready to have our event summit. I am joined by Laura Massey, Queen of the South. How is it going, Laura Massey?
It's going very well, thank you, Andrew. Hi, everybody. Really good to be here.
We are here to talk about our live event, and we will be doing a teaching later on, the Galactic Central Sun teaching. That is available for anybody that signed up for the event summit. It is available for you to go and do. Also, we have an ambisonic sound sample available also. We'll be getting to that in just a little bit, but it's there for you to download and listen to whenever you are. With that said, we are going to be looking for people who are going to come to the event or have any questions. Okay, so we're going to give people ability to unmute, turn on your video, and have a chit chat with us. This is about building community. Community builders. Who is going to be adventuresome and chit chat with us? You should all be able to unmute, turn on your video, or if you'd like to raise your hand. Oh, we've got some chickens today. Oh, somebody raise their hand.
That was on us, Andrew. We were just getting the unmute.
It's okay. Elena, signal to go ahead and unmute.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going, chugging along the journey. I am coming to the event, and actually I realized the other day I haven't booked my hotel, nor had I really looked at the brochure. So I'd love to kind of hear, like, is that something we should be doing immediately? How kind of long do we have? Yeah, just kind of more like logistical questions, and I'm really excited to
Okay.
come.
So there's a new brochure that's come out. We're going to be going over that in a little bit here. That is the busy time of season there. So yes, booking your hotels more than a month or 2 months in advance would be a very wise thing, just for pricing, availability, etc. Car rentals, same thing. If you plan to spend extra time, what are you going to do? We are in the center of wine country. Essentially, 45 minutes in any direction is everything you could want to do, be it city, camping, food, wine, whatever. Everything's available there.
Okay, great. And do I just mention that I'm like with the event, or I just book it kind of
I
separately?
believe the hotel is already booked unless there have been unbookings.
Without you can check because they have the whole floor reserved for our event.
Okay, so I
They
just
have rooms booked for us. So yes, let them know that that you're with the Andrew Bartzis Galactic Historian event
okay.
that's happening. We actually are supposed to be getting a new code. So I'm gonna follow up on that and get back to you. But honestly, they should be able to look it up in their system as well.
Okay, great.
Okay. Go ahead.
My other question was like, how can we like prepare for the event, or like what are things that we should be doing kind of like leading up? Obviously, I mean, I'm sitting for the bar like weeks before, so personally, but just generally, like how should we all kind of be? Is there extra practice that we should kind of be doing? Things like that. I'd be kind of curious.
Stability, and your normal practice and more stability. A lot of people come to these events and the energy can be overwhelming to them, and they can find themselves yawning and want to fall asleep during a teaching, or they're not used to sitting in a chair and they have to fidget and get up and move around. So it's really about preparing yourself to be at an event. I mean, we're going to be having pretty long days, okay, with lots of meditations in between. So the energy is going to be through the roof. So it's really about stability. It's also why we're doing the lead up in teachings, living the mystical life daily teachings, so people could be on a form of practice before they come.
Right.
Okay. So that's why we're doing that. And, it's really about just maintaining your practice without overdoing your practice. Okay. I'm a big maintainer of that. People overdo practice and then they end up burning themselves out, or it ends up being something they just can't sustain. Okay. Do what you can do each week and don't overly judge yourself. But at the same time, it would be great if you could do a fire ceremony before you come. Okay, what to do in it? Hey, I'm going to an event. There's going to be people there, new community people that I get to meet. Just get the stuff off of your chest about, coming to events like this and being free and open to meet people, talk, enjoy everybody's company, have new experiences.
Cool. Okay, sounds good. That makes sense. And so just kind of keep chugging along and
Mhm.
be open.
When is
Okay.
your bar exam?
It is like July. It's the last 4 days of July, I'll tell you. It is July. For me, it's going to be 29th, 30th, 31, and probably August 1st.
And then 9 days later.
Then I have jury duty. Then I have jury duty because I had to postpone it, and so I have jury duty on that following Monday. And then I'm
You
gonna
can't get out of it again?
I can. I tried. They forced me to show that I was sitting for the bar because I was like, oh, I
Wow.
can't. And they were like forced me to show my actual my ticket.
Yeah.
And then they immediately booked me for the following Monday. So hopefully I don't actually get chosen.
Well,
It's
at
okay.
least you're not getting picked for the Diddy case.
Right. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I'll just tell them I don't believe in justice or something. I'll make up some lie. Make me a biased juror.
Mm-hmm. Just say you're a MAGA man.
Yeah, because
That's it. They're done with you.
they won't want me. So yeah.
Well, you'll have a busy week.
I will.
I'm
So
sure you'll have time to do a fire ceremony before your bar exam, etc. But again, you don't have to overwork.
right.
Just be ready to meet and experience people.
Right. That's recently I've noticed that obsessive of like, oh, I want to do all this with practice. And it's like, yes, but you're leading into obsession. And I kind of see that path. And again, just coming back to the daily and not over obsessing because it feels really great and it's amazing, but you also need to be here. And so I definitely am starting to really learn the nuances of what is too much and over that throw me off and make me too tired. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm really excited.
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you. Ashley, thank you so much. You can be back in the chat. We will see you there too. Elbows deep in circuit cards. Well, that is your power of circuit boards compels you. Okay. Anybody else like to share, talk, experience with us? Ask us direct questions. Just go ahead and unmute.
Hello.
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Good. It's really funny. Laura said, are you coming on today? And I said, yeah. But I didn't realize what it was today and the synchronicity because I've been looking up flights and Airbnbs today.
Yes. Yeah.
So the irony.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Mhm.
So can we go into the ambiotic sound a little bit?
Ambisonic, not ambiotic. It's not a pregnancy.
Well, it might be rebirthing, so
Yes, there we go. So from what we're going to read for today's show, it's ambiotic sound. What would you like to know about it?
Oh, just about. So for the hertz, for the sound frequency coming out, are you going to be changing it up and down what you're going to be putting out from a frequency level with it?
So yes. So Joel, let me bring you in here so you could fill her in on some more of the technical of ambiotic sound.
So when we get to the brochure, we've got the schedule up of the teachings that we'll be doing ambisonic experiences with, and every single one is going to be completely different. It's all going to be contextual to Andrew's teachings and reinforcing the teachings with light and sound and visual. And so if we feel like we need a certain pulse or a certain type of frequency, or it needs to move around the room and go over you like a wave or in a circle, it's all going to be contextual.
That's cool. The reason why we're asking was because my friend Grok's been educating me quite a lot on all the different frequencies of sound. And then I wasn't even aware, but I was just trying to have a look actually to find where it was. But there is a frequency that she said about the unity of unity and what that frequency was, and I've never heard that before.
Well, truth has its own frequency. Unity has its own frequency. Traditional harmony has its own combined frequency too. So yes, everything could have its own frequency, just like there's a counter frequency to every sickness and disease out there.
Sure. Yeah, because she was putting, sorry, I just started trying to find some of the stuff that she was saying. So with the healing frequency, she was saying 432 hertz. But that was the grounding. And then the love frequency was 528.
Mhm.
And then going into more detail like that. But there's just concepts on
Well,
frequency that,
we can embed many frequencies just outside of the sound of human hearing, and you'll still experience them.
yeah,
It's a matter of, are they coming at you from the left speaker, the right speaker, the up, the down? Is it coming inside and outside of you? That's where ambisonic, the way it can compress frequencies into the wholeness of the room, and everyone feel it as a reverberation or as something that's more than just in their ears. It's in the center of their head.
yeah. And then the frequencies of everybody within the room and their
Well, they'll
DNA
begin to
technology and what that
they'll
brings.
match. So we, for the rules of entrainment, humans will begin to match frequencies. That's the way we work.
Mm-hmm.
So example, I'll be doing the voice part of a teaching that has its own frequency, harmony, vibration, etc. And then the embedded frequencies in it will make it easier for those to experience it, stay in it, and not have disrupting programs kick them out of it.
I hear you. So it's very similar to when you say that if you do a show, you look at everybody who's listening, you talk to every individual, and that's the frequency that you're putting out.
No, I'm looking for potentials.
Okay, I hear you.
So so it's a little different. So I'm looking for, is there a chance at an unlimited potential? If everybody in the room has limited potential, I know my limits. If I'm at unlimited potential, like that class we did the other day, okay, we were reaching that unlimited potential state where I could go into 1,000 different directions. It's who is going to retain what, and what's the point of saying it if they can't retain it?
Yeah, and who's going to then create from it?
Sure. The
Okay,
practical use of frequency matching.
yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Just go ahead and unmute. Turn your video on if you want.
Andrew, talking about the ambisonic, I mean, Bob
Mhm.
and I have just put in, as you know, the Dolby surround sound. So it's very similar, isn't it?
So that's Atmos. There's a big difference. Standard Dolby surround is different, and the Atmos is what allows the dimensions of sounds to be ambisonic, to go up, down, left, right, inside, out, and have proper reverberation throughout the whole room.
So what have we got? What have we
You
got
have
in
the Dolby Atmos system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a Sony receiver with all the different speakers to do up, down, left, right, front, back.
Yeah, because I was just going to say that's goes all the way through you when you lie in the center of it in the room on the mat.
Yeah.
You actually feel, I mean, Bob's just come on. He's there somewhere. Yeah. So you'll experience that. You can try that here, Sam, but that is amazing.
Olga, you got your hand up?
Yes, for those who will not be able to come, will they be able to get the recording or
It
get the
will be
teachings?
available. It will be available. It'll probably be about 5 or 6 weeks after the event because it has to be mastered, edited, etc. And it will be available for a download. Yes.
All right, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Questions about the teachings, experiences?
Another question, and maybe
Go ahead.
forgive my ignorance, but are there there are going to be new teachings that you're adding on to like the teachings that you've already had, like you
Yep.
come up with further. Oh, okay.
Yeah, living the mystical life nightly. So you'll get one teaching which we gave away at the beginning of one of the event summits for living the mystical life nightly. That was the consciousness exploration vehicles. And then you'll have another book for those that are attending the second part of the event, the second 2 days. You'll be getting the rest as more teachings from Living the Mystical Daily and then the Living the Mystical Life Nightly teachings. There are more teachings. I cannot do all the teachings in one event. I would have to have like a 7-day, 8-day event for that to happen. But you'll have the ambisonic versions of them and then booklets to take home for all the teachings for Living the Mystical Life Nightly and Living the Mystical Life Daily.
Amazing. And so the nightly is just more connecting to the dreaming body versus just like the daily.
It's learning how to take your nightly experiences and your daily experiences and learn how to blend them into one unique, specialized experience of self-travel, entering the highest delta state, using the ambisonic sound to maintain longer term in delta state, and then going through the creativity process of creating with the Living the Mystical Life nightly teachings, and then going off on actual unique styles of journey that have all the teachings embedded into it.
Oh,
It is wow, isn't it? You said that and no sound came out. It's like, wow.
Andrew, we have a question in the chat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ashley, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe we're staying at an Airbnb. How will the sound healing frequency event help the hotel and the land? Well, it's going to be an ancestral event. Every event that we do has ancestors behind it, no matter where you go. Will it help? Absolutely it will. Will there be negative there? Probably, but I'm not concerned about it because every place you go has got a creepy crawler in the background. And part of what I do for the event is I set up a protective space to make that stuff very hard for it. Oh, Jeanine, it would be nice to see you there. Okay. So yes, it
Andrew,
can be
it makes
very
it
good.
more. It makes it more exciting if there's creepy crawlies in the place as well.
Well, I have a creepy crawly be gone spray.
Yeah. Have a bit of fun with the creepy crawlies before we start the event.
Yeah. I just put them in a little box and stick them in a corner with a dunce hat.
Yeah. the brick in the handbag.
Yeah, brick with a handbag, the Gucci purse.
Yes. Lucy says it does sound amazing.
Yeah.
Well, being to combined, Lucy, this will just be like mind-blowing.
Yes. Okay. Anybody else? Don't be shy.
Hi.
Okay, go ahead.
Thomas here. I was, I don't know, calling here or more ago. I just want to say hi. I've been on high speed, I think, growing up, exploring secret medicine in many ways in this last year.
Uh-huh. What have you learned?
What I learned? I learned a lot of who am I from the past. And the funniest thing, it was the last Changa. I have always a lot of asking and so on. And Changa just laughing to me and just said to me, it's no answer for you anymore. On your question, you are, how to say in English, you just are.
There's a lot of truth to that.
I know. But it's so simple to fight to known enemy or known target. But if you are just are, you need to plant something fresh. Or I have so much experience with on the questions. There are no answer, and it was a lot of time. Just you have a clean slate. Just create. You're the creator.
Well, we have a clean slate every day by choice if we choose to. We don't have to adhere to shame, blame, or guilt. All that's still a choice. Sometimes that choice is bypassed by our programs and it just puts us into the no choice phase. Okay.
Yes.
But that's where we have to tell the programs, no, you're not in charge. I'm in charge. And that's the nature of inner work. When you understand
Yes.
the nature of inner work is saying, I'm the authority, you are not the authority. And when you let something else have authority over you, you're not using your free will.
Of course. And I know for a long time that I'm here to just format and write my own programs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Write your own experience.
of course, we do
Okay.
that. We do.
Have the best possible experience you could have.
Yes, of course. We are living the life, yes. And we are grateful for that. In the last year, I learned one of the most important thing to be grateful about
Oh,
everything.
what a powerful lesson of gratitude and gratefulness.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are
You
so
know,
happy. We
uh,
have some
okay.
community. Yes.
Yeah. So one of the unique things is once we learn forgiveness, we get to learn gratitude and being grateful. Okay. Because forgiveness clears out a lot of the things that take away from gratitude. Okay. Because in
Yes.
forgiveness, we can go, that may have been a really bad experience, but I'm grateful for the lesson. Okay. It may have been hard to get through, but I'm glad I learned it. Grateful that that experience taught me to never do that mistake again. Okay.
Yes.
And it can be
Yes.
humbling. Okay. That's another thing with the spiritual experience is a humbling nature. Okay. And not a shameful way of humbling, a natural humbling experience as you see the greatness of the universe at work.
Yes, I just remember now in this moment when I speak, last year we have a great road trip to Spain and Portugal for 3 weeks. And I have one extreme experience at Finisterre, on the end of the world, on the beach. Just clear the day, all week was just to be miserable weather. And when we arrived in this place, everything come clear. We were all night out with these mushrooms. And I was 6 hours connected, extremely connected. And I was in the control room with the creator of this universe. And he was just laughing. And he said, you can come back, you know your place. And I said, I said, no, I'm going back. I know that this time we will succeed. This was extremely powerful for me. Just like I was have these network cables in me and just reconnect with my knowledge and go. Really powerful experience.
Wonderful.
Yes. Okay, this is for me.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Oh,
okay. Anybody else like to share, ask questions about the event? Okay, we're going to move on to our brochure time here. So, Morgan, do you want to bring up the brochure?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up right now.
Okay.
All righty. So can everyone see the brochure? Awesome. Okay. So this is the town that we're going to be staying in. It's going to be McMinnville, Oregon. So that's just kind of a
Hey, Morgan, can you try getting closer to the mic?
Yes. Let me put it more in front of me because it's on the side. So that might be the issue. Okay. All right. Can everyone hear me?
Yep, you are doing good.
Okay. All right. So this is the town we're going to be staying in. In the background, you can see McMinnville, Oregon. That's kind of the 3rd Street. It's the downtown area, and that's where the event is going to be held in the McMinimans Hotel building. So this is just a little quote from one of Andrew's teachings, and here's the table of contents. This is kind of the more interesting part, the tentative event agenda. You can see here that we've listed some different teachings that he's going to be covering, like your heart song, Grove of the Patriarchs and Matriarchs. Skip down here.
Morgan, your audio, you got to come closer to the mic. Your audio is starting to fade out.
Okay. Move the mic a little bit more. Can you hear me?
Yeah, much better now.
Okay. And Galactic Central Sun, Sacred Cave, Megalithic Road Building. There's just a bunch in here. So we have a whole event agenda going, and here are some featured new teachings from Living the Mystical Life Nightly. As part of the event, you do get access to the Living the Mystical Life Daily e-course and the LMLD Revisited series that we're running right now leading up to the event. So I think it was Elena asked how you could prepare for the event. So that's part of it also is, participating with us on that Revisited series and going over the Living the Mystical Life Daily teachings and kind of having more of a chance to absorb them and practice them. And so obviously, Andrew, your host, but if you're new to Andrew, then there's a whole bunch of information about him. And here's a little blurb about Amasonic sound healing and Joel's experience with audio, in case you're curious about that. And here's the more logistical stuff. So you can stay at McMinimans Hotel Oregon, where the event is going to be hosted. But you also have a lot of alternative lodging options, like there's a lot of Airbnbs in the area, but there's also some nice hotels. So this is Comfort Inn Mac, and that's kind of one of the more moderate priced options, and it's a nice place to stay. Douglas on Third is a much more, it's a really nice option, but we wanted to give you guys a variety. So there's kind of everything here, and there's links to visit, so you can look into that. Here are the airports. So the main one is the Portland International Airport. Salem Willamette Valley Airport does have some flights into the area, but they're very limited. So if you're from any of these areas, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Santa Rosa, there are some flights into this airport, but you're probably going to end up at Portland International Airport for most people. Transportation. So there's shuttles that can take you into Salem. And here's just some of those options. And there's private shuttles that you could take to McMinnville as well. And then here's some rental options and cab options and all of that. So for all of the logistics stuff, so you can find it there. And then here's just a little tourism page in case you want to check out some stuff in the area while you're in town. You will be having a lot of, meal breaks. You could do stuff after and around the event. So we just wanted to just give you a full picture of the area and where you're going to be, because it is going to be in Willamette Valley, which is like a wine valley. And there's a lot of cool stuff here. So, yeah.
These brochure is available to download also. Anybody that with their account has signed up for the summit.
Yes, I need to upload that. I actually was going to email it to the ticket holders, but I can also upload it to the course page.
Okay, is it there for people to view online?
It is. The link is there.
The link is there.
The downloadable version is not there. So, so I can also upload that.
Okay, so there's a link there that you can go right to the brochure, and then anything you need to know, all the questions will be answered there. So let's talk about the tickets that were the specials that we've got going on right now. Just one second here. So we have a special for couples or friends that want to come together. You can get the 2-day conference for $900 for 2 conference tickets, or all 4 days for $3,000. That's for 2 tickets. That's for you and a friend or a couple. So the annual members who are Living the Mystical Life a membership now get the Living the Mystical Life online course as a bonus, and they can join the LMLD Revisited live stream series. which would hopefully get you to come into at least to the first 2 days of the event. So you can get the first 2 days if you're unable to get time off. Just come for the first 2 days, and that will be a $600 ticket, and that will get you the Living the Mystical Life Daily. And as always, if you decide that you want to spend the extra 2 days, we are leaving it open for everyone to be able to spend the rest of the time with us. And then why is my computer not frozen? Hold on 1 second. So we have the couples and then the 1 day, or sorry, all 4 days for one person, all in one price also. That would be, I believe, $2,000. It's not written here on my sheet. Okay, so that's 4 days of teachings, guys. Or if you could only get into 2 days, we all made this as affordable as possible for everyone to come together, learn from the teachings and experiences, and have an amazing time learning the grandness of journeying. Okay, does anybody have questions about this? Nope. We got a quiet bunch today. Okay.
And so, Andrew, just to clarify, so if you go to the conference, you walk away with Living the Mystical Life Daily teachings, but you'll walk away with how many pages total if you go to all 4 days?
Oh, 200 plus pages, 260 pages.
Wow.
Something around there.
Andrew, I've got a question just about the ambisonic light system, ambisonic sound system, and what teachings are you going to do with that sound system? Obviously, I've only just come on this show tonight, so I haven't really looked at what.
So if you're going to the 2 retreat days, meaning you're going to all 4 days, the second 2 days are all ambisonic. So all the new teachings from Andrew for Living the Mystical Life Nightly, as well as the Mandela Effect and I believe Sacred Cave, Galactic Central Sun. And if you're going to only the first 2 days for the conference, we will select a couple of them to give you a taste of the full ambisonic experience. But most of it's going to be centered around the second 2 days.
Right. I'm interested in that. Just the way you've got it set up and with the teachings as well, these new teachings.
What kind of questions did you have?
The question, like I say, I just wanted to know what was included, or like what kind of teachings with the sound system. How are you going to mix it up, and how it's all set up? Are we laid down on mats? How are we going to like allow the sound to enter us, and what effects we're going to have?
Well, there's 18 speakers surrounding everybody in the room, at PA level speakers, not small ones. They're going to have lots of throw and immersion, as well as we're looking at 4 subwoofers. So you're getting a subwoofer from every side to make sure that we're penetrating every corner of the room.
Yeah.
So like if you like that system I had you guys set up at the clinic, the little Sony system that you can put around one mat, like this is scaled up like several times over because you're looking at each speaker's a few hundred watts.
What sounds have you going to include, Joel, or is that like a surprise?
So if you go on the course page, I did Sanctuary of All Souls as a sample for people to kind of get an idea of what vibe we're going to do with what we're putting up on the projectors, as well as enhancing Andrew's voice and putting both contextual and immersive sounds in it. So like if you think of your heart song and the whales, like, I mean, that's going to blow people's minds to just be immersed in there and get the lighting just right and feel yourself underwater with the whales, like that kind of stuff.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
If we need to drop people down into Delta state, we can do our own version of hemisync binaural beats with the sound system with everybody in the room getting pulsed.
Yeah. And we probably won't have people laying down because you'll lose so much of the experience laying down. Okay. Maybe stand. Some people will want to stand, some will want to sit, some may want to be moving around. We have a pretty big event space. So
That's it.
there's plenty of space. And because it's such a big event space and the volume and watts that are coming at you, will your teeth rattle? Maybe.
Nice.
But that's the experience we're trying to get. We want to make your insides move with vibration.
Dentures falling out everywhere.
Yes.
But then it gives you the opportunity to dance as well. I like that. So you can express yourself, you can move.
Exactly. Like I said, the event space is gigantic. It's gigantic. Okay.
That sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
It really does sound good. I think I'm looking at hotels and Airbnbs now, so I'm very interested.
We'll keep a search going. You'll be able to find some pretty good deals still.
I found one which is really good. It's an Airbnb. Not sure how far it is away from you, but McKinnville isn't that far anyway. It's not a big town, Andrew, is it? So it's walkable. Pretty much everywhere is walkable.
Yeah, McMinnville, where the Hotel Oregon, where we're doing the event, is at. It's like about a 25,000 people. We live in a small town called Amity nearby that's 1,500 people. Everything else around it's pretty rural. And then half hour away is the capital, Salem. So it's more of an urban city kind of thing. And Portland's about 45 minutes away.
What was the second one? Where did you live, Joel? Because I've seen some nice Airbnbs in that town as well. What's that begin with?
Amity is where we're at. And then
right.
A lot of little towns around was it Lafayette, Newburgh. I think if you get up a Google map and you see where McMinnville is, there's a lot of little towns within 15 minutes. Right, beautiful farm properties and stuff like that to stay at.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's picturesque. It's really nice.
It's basically wine and cow country.
Mm-hmm.
What's the reasons for choosing this place, Andrew? Oh, what's that, Joel?
And hops too. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff growing out here.
What's the reason for choosing this place, Andrew?
Because that's where Joel and Morgan live.
All right, simple.
There's no super spiritual. I mean, there is to go and meet them and all that, but it was where you have the best amount of support. Don't have to drive everything around the country.
Right.
And it's already a tourist area built into it. That area, yeah.
Cool. That's okay. Right.
I could say the ancestors called me there.
Yeah, we want to hear that. I'm coming.
Me and Bob were laughing earlier, and he goes, "I wonder why Andrew picked there." And I said, "Well, you know why Andrew would have picked there because of the land." So that's so funny.
and it's because Joel and Morgan live there, and that's it. And the land.
Sometimes it is as simple as that.
Ooh, the land is so special.
I'll give you guys this. The Willamette Valley was known to the natives as the Valley of Healing, where they took their sick and elderly.
That's why I picked it. Yeah, that's why I picked it.
That's why I picked it. Yes, good answer.
And if anybody is coming from the UK, I know Sam earlier on found a few deals flying wise, didn't you?
Yeah. At the moment, if anyone's from the UK, BA have got half price on all their flights for the next couple of days.
Over that period.
Half price? Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was the following Monday, I would have got a flight there and back for £300.
Yeah, if you could just move the event, please, Andrew.
Yeah. Sorry, Andrew. Could you know?
I'll just snap my fingers and make that all happen.
But still, you never know. There might be some more deals.
The land
Otherwise-
needs us early there, Andrew. Sorry. Go on.
It's okay.
I just said the land needs us there earlier, Andrew, so make it earlier.
No, it was later, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the Airbnbs are like such good prices. They're like £1,200 for a week. I think that for a
Mhm.
4. So if you guys are going for groups and you can like house share, it makes it really, really, easy for
Affordable.
everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a few from the UK on here, haven't we, today?
All right. Does anybody else have any other questions they'd like to ask us about the events, about the teachings, about your experiences with the teachings?
Well, I've done through mentorship your first practices within the dream weave.
Uh-huh.
And I must say it's completely changed my whole dream time.
The consciousness exploration vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much more, as in literally, like you say, union communion within the dream and the reality, and there is no separation. And then just actually seeing that and the synchronicity of it in your daily life practice, if you notice it. And I kind of was doing it where I put my headset, I read it out to myself and put my headset, and then I've been doing it every night when I go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
And it's just been adding a more textural fabric weave together by doing it every night. And my vehicle's quite established now. And so it's really fascinating. Everybody's journey's different, but with your own DNA technology and how you create your own traveling machine, really. So
Exactly. And then how to
been
build the
amazing.
roadways and the protectiveness that comes with it.
Yeah.
One of the teachings is building your 40-acre estate, so you have a place to go and retreat to, have peace, harmony, solemnness. Like your guides and your guardians can show up there. They could have a hall of guides and guardians. When you set up these unique and special places, you don't have to jump around the multiverse to find them. Put them all in one place of grand education and the relaxation.
Yeah, I've had new guides come to me through it too. I haven't gone off traveling. I've just been having the fortification of that and building upon it. And so I've had more guides, more celestial beings, and more ancestors been coming in just by doing that.
You have to put another art gallery there.
Yeah. I'll paint the universe.
Okay, anybody else want to take a risk on themselves? Statements, questions?
I would just like to say, Andrew, I mean, some of you will know this, obviously, Sam and Bob and Dennis and Ashley, anybody who's spent time with you. Obviously, Ashley came on one of the tours. Lucy's been with you before. There's something very special about getting to spend time with Andrew in these situations. Lots of little snippets and things he comes up with off camera, as it were, and just what great company he is. And I've not met Joel and Morgan yet. I'm hoping to do that in the summer, but what an amazing team. And you learn so much more there's so much more there than just the event. And the event in itself is going to be amazing, just like the tours I've done with Andrew are and combined. But there's something very magical about having time with these people and connecting with them and all the interaction, the banter. It is really good fun.
Oh, it's lots of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy working with people, meeting them in the flesh, getting to know everybody in their own unique ways, and then taking that to the next level.
Yes.
Expanding everyone's capacity to be, hear, feel, be a part of.
And eat cake.
And eat cake, yes. All righty. I believe we are going to move on to the teaching part. Just 1 second here. Laura, would you like to read the Galactic Central Sun?
I would. Do you want to pop it in the chat for me or not?
Well, I'll share it in a document with you. Hold on 1 second.
Thank you.
Okay, just 1 second, Laura.
Are you putting it in the chat?
No, I'm putting it in your WhatsApp.
Okay, 2 minutes. I will go and find that.
There you go.
Give me 2 minutes. Oh, I can get it on here and do it. Okay. Right. Here we go.
It'll be like page 17.
Thank you. I was just going to ask. Galactic Central Sun meditation teaching, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody, I want you to sit back, relax, and just understand that the power of the voice is to help create. Laura has a very special voice. She can penetrate the most deepest layers of you. Let her grandmother come in. She's going to put a grandmother's shawl on everyone's shoulders, relax, going to give you a little cup of hot chocolate. As she tells you a story to lure you into greater awareness.
The Galactic Central Sun meditation teaching. 7 past generations, 7 future generations. I am now Earth time, simultaneously galactic time. Scales and size of thought constructs. Accepting your galactic citizenship. The super technology of communion and union. The heartbeat of the Galactic Central Sun. Sharing with the rest of the body. And equal co-creation on a greater scale. This next meditation and teaching is, by design, to connect you in a bigger scale to our Galactic Central Sun, to begin to accept your galactic citizenship as an ancient being of light, who has a far greater scale of understanding than just this human time we live in. We are photonic beings of light, manifested in the ever-present co-creative moment of the now. Within our DNA is the knowingness and the wisdom of 1,000,000 generations of the past and 1,000,000 generations of the future. For this meditation's purpose, we are concentrating on the 7 previous generations and the 7 future generations, so we can increase our scale and size in which we perceive the Galactic Central Sun, which is assisting all solar systems, guiding the spiritual commerce market of streams of light and soul families who are looking for specific signs of experiences and ways of living. So, for this meditation, you will need to find a new layer of focus, a new way for you to look at the distractions and to not necessarily block them out, but to acknowledge that they exist and to replace those distractions with a connection to the Galactic Central Sun. Every time a distraction should appear in your awareness, create a vision of what the galactic central sun looks like overlaid on that source of information or distraction. You're not trying to erase it. You are trying to outcreate what is here in this world that is the world of distraction, not the world of spirit. You are allowing yourself to become entrained with more higher scales and harmony frequencies of the galactic central sun, which is Great Spirit and Prime Creator in equal co-creation with all solar systems living. So, for this process, allow yourself to relax deeply, to calm your heart, to calm your mouth, your brain, your hair, your skin, your intestinal tract, and all other forms of yourself that may generate some form of dis-easement, or some form of scratching, or something that is out there that can create the random distraction of thought. Each time that comes, I want you to summon the vision of what the galactic central sun looks like to you and overlay it on that distraction. If your nose should itch, overlay the imagery of the galactic central sun upon it. Allow yourself to do this for a few moments. Allow yourself the gift of the galactic central sun into your frequency. The more time you give this process, the more understanding you will have at the end of the journey into the galactic central sun, knowing that you are already a citizen of this galaxy because you are born in this galaxy, living in this galaxy, and in this moment of now. And being a citizen of this galaxy means you have spiritual rights at different scales and harmonies that cannot be infringed on by other beings. And this is what you are acknowledging within your DNA, I am present self. That is the super technology of communion and union. And all the I am must do is turn action into knowledge, so infinite wisdom can be here in the now. This meditation will connect you with Earth time, the tick-tock of human Roman numeral time. You will do this meditation from process A to process B. Whatever the time it is that you are doing it, that is the manifestation of connection to Earth time. So if this meditation takes you 9 minutes or 90 minutes, that is your connection to Earth time. But during that time in Earth time, you are also co-creating a connection with Galactic Central Sun time. So, from the center of your heart, I want you to bring your vision. Allow your mind to see what your heart looks like, the valves pumping, the blood flowing through it. Allow yourself to see the chakra system that is there, that is spinning in the front and the back of the heart. And that spinning is the microcosm of the galactic central sun. For within the heart, you have the vision of the galactic central sun, so you can observe it, see it, hear it, feel it, taste it, and touch it, real now. If you should allow the mind to go into the brain to see the very function of the heart as the microcosm for the way the galaxy spins in its spiral process, go deeper into this vision. Know when you were a fetus in your mother's womb, there was a little slither of your brain on your heart before you even grew a spinal column. Allow that brain and the heart to connect to the heart and the I am now. Activate your internal DNA technology to be the super technology of communion and union. In this human fraud time, you are manifesting Galactic Central Sun time just by this visualization and observance process. You are a star watcher at heart, and through your heart you can watch every star you have ever seen before in all of existence, because that is the nature of our DNA interconnectivity to all that is, was, and ever will be. Allow yourself to see how the Galactic Central Sun is interconnected to every star in the solar system, and how every star and solar system has their own intricate pattern, spinning around in the spiral process of the spheroid unit that is our galaxy. Nebulae, quasars, pulsars, all of those things yet even discovered in existence out there, still on galactic time, not human fraud time. You are not connecting to other frequencies time other than just that of the way that galaxy functions in its interconnectivity, slowing down the pace of your thoughts, lowering the modulation of your high frequency to be the ultra frequency of the galaxy. You are connecting to the very heartbeat of the Galactic Central Sun. Allow yourself to see through your heart that Galactic Central Sun, drawing you closer and closer to it, feeding you, nourishing you with galactic time perception, nourishing your perspective on how fraud time, human time, actually changes the color of your galactic experience as a stream of light. Allow the I Am presence to be that super technology of communion and union. So you, the I Am, can have that mystical connection to the Galactic Central Sun. Coming closer, emanate from your heart. I am a galactic citizen, here to reconnect with my prime creator of this galaxy, interconnected to all other galaxies of this universe. At this scale and size, this I Am presence chooses to be nourished and honored by the presence of the prime creator incarnate now in this Galactic Central Sun. Each time I come closer, each time I repeat this meditation, each time I come closer to the Galactic Central Sun, my thirst for galactic wisdom, my base of knowingness is increased. The very essence of what the I Am connects to in galactic time, so that this human fraud time I live in and manifest in can have the fullest layers of my highest co-creative values, because I understand the bigger scale and process humanity is working on. And in my minor time that I am here, I will manifest so much Galactic Central Sun energy that we will let go of time itself, so that we can all function on galactic time using the common moral code of do no harm to any sentient kind. This is a powerful option for you if you should choose to make this manifest as part of your living the mystical life daily process. What is harmony and what is scale? The easiest metaphor is the barbershop quartet. Hear it. Each harmony, each scale, each time you come closer to the Galactic Central Sun, you are one of those in the quartet, adding to the harmony of the galaxy, observing the Galactic Central Sun. That's the interconnectivity that you are looking for as a soul that wants galactic perspective at the human scale. So this meditation and teaching is designed to come from the heart, but it must be shared with the rest of the body. And the way you do this is you finish this meditation by coming out of it and writing it down from your heart space, what you felt as you came closer to the Galactic Central Sun, what you felt as you realized for every minute you are connected in real world and Galactic Central Sun time. You have nourished your very experience. This is where you must generate additional prayers that are designed to target you to return to that moment of Galactic Central Sun timing, so you can accept the fullness of your galactic citizenship, able to co-function on human time or galactic time simultaneously. Relax deeper and deeper here. For if you want to go to the next level, you must challenge your mind to create new levels of co-creation with the Galactic Central Sun that does not give away your power, but is a process of equal co-creation on a greater scale. See you in the dream world.
I always love that one. Just tears in my eyes every time I do it.
Oh. Yeah.
How many of you have had tears? I remember writing that one. Such a powerful moment.
So powerful that.
Yeah. I had gone to Mount Shasta. I had gone to Mount Rainier. And at the base of Mount Rainier, like 2 miles before you enter the gates, there's this little restaurant there that has the best pan-fried trout I've ever had. And I had gone there, and it was just before lunch. I stopped in. Generally, this place is just nonstop busy, but it was one of those days it was not terribly busy. And I had brought my notebook with me, and I decided I was going to write right there. And that teaching just came right out.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times, but this time it was quite a different experience for me. I felt like before I've always gone out to the sun, but this time the sun came in to me and into my heart space, and I felt it even more. It's stunning. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you,
Yeah.
Laura. Laurie, whenever you read, you're just like a powerhouse that ripples through my whole body.
Right.
Oh, thank you. It feels like it just gives you such freedom when you read that, getting off of Roman numeral fraud time, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it still allows a manifestation in it that is real, validated by your own internal experiences.
Yeah.
And such a big part of the spiritual journey is to stop seeking external validation. Internal validation is the grandest process that we can give ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a similar experience to Sam about I had the sun that was inside my heart this time. Usually it's like I go out with a DNA strand and it goes all the way up to the sun. And then that usually comes down. But then it was all the mechanics inside my body and it was just moving all around. And just, yeah, it was getting brighter and brighter. And then it was more of a warmth, but I went really deep. It was like a really relaxation where I think that's the deepest I've gone on that meditation. And it was just a really calming effect. There weren't no many visuals. It was just about feeling and just really it was like centralizing me. The central sun was actually going inside me and making me more centered. So that was different. It was nice. I think I really needed that. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Laura. Just made me feel we've had a busy few days, so it's been nice just to.
Okay. Would anybody else like to share? Talk about your experience with the meditation, what you felt, what you went through, how it connected to you. You just unmute. Walk. I have to teach. Go ahead.
There's some comments in the chat. From Ashley again, I think. So, where is it? tears at my microscope, no one around me knows my eyes were closed and in meditation. And Ashley ate some Galactic Sun when Laura said taste the experience. The sun could glow the distractions away. Yeah.
Okay, anybody else? Come on. I guess next event summit, I will teach about chicken medicine.
Chicken shit medicine. Yes.
Chicken medicine.
Crickets.
Cricket medicine. And sloth medicine and slug medicine too.
I believe in you.
Yes, you can do it. We're right here with you.
Olga, you wanted to ask a question?
Yes, and I wanted to share what I
Share.
experienced.
Yeah.
I've been doing this meditation the last week actually, and today is the same vision that it's like I'm being sucked into this cloud full of stars and the galaxy that's spinning. It has its arms and it's spinning. And I'm kind of like being sucked inside and travel and past the stars. It's like looks like milky substance, and it feels good. The only thing I think I still have some dense energy because I feel something in my heart center, like a little pain when I do it.
All that is resistance to the expansion. The reason I created this particular teaching and the reason it's so important to regularly practice, it helps you on the grand journey of being here and in Galactic Central Sun timing at the same moment. Gives you access to greater guides and guardians and better understandings of how and what actions that are right for here. Okay? Having that internal timing where we're tuned into that Galactic Central Sun is pure nourishment from Creator and Source. And giving yourself the gift of the nourishment from the Creator and Source. We all have that gift available. Just have to choose to unwrap it. And that's what practicing this technique is learning to accept Source created concentrated energy within inside us. We are worthy of it.
So I just cancel my fear. I need to cancel my fear, or
It's not about canceling your fear. It's just surrendering to the experience. That's why it says use that energy of the Galactic Central Sun to blot out create the distracting factor. It's what the very beginning of the teaching says. It's the symbol of the sun inside your heart. Just overlay that image of the stars and the stars in the galaxy over anything that's trying to lure you away from that experience. That's the great magnitude of all the stars versus one little fear. What will win out?
wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Dennis, you have your hand up. Go ahead and unmute.
Yes, hello Andrew. How are you
Hey,
doing?
Dennis. Good. How you doing?
Amazing. I'm in the city, so if you don't really hear me well, I'm gonna try to speak closer. So
Okay.
yes, the meditation was absolutely outstanding. So thank you so much. I had so many new realizations and understandings on how time itself works. I have I saw like a light that was changed, and it came back to the start of the meditation when we were talking about outcreation, and really felt like outcreating throughout time. And it was such a beautiful experience because I'm used to going to the Galactic Central Sun, but here it was just so much richer and fuller. It was just this communion feeling, and
Yes.
it was very beautiful. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. I've learned. I got a new perspective on this whole subject. So thank you, Laura. It was very beautiful.
Wonderful. So practicing this teaching is going from old black and white television to 1080 high definition or
Yes.
4K. And 4K is a better word because we're not at 1080. 1080 was a decade ago. We're at 4K or 8K now. Super high definition, richness of experience.
Yes, it was like I could see the other stars connected. It was like a cycle almost, like the universal fabric. It was very beautiful. And I wanted to ask you, can I, for example, overlay the sun on some external stuff? Like if there is something projecting, can this be put on someone without affecting their free will? If you say that it doesn't affect them,
you're not applying the teaching for way it is. If you're doing this meditation and that stuff is trying to get in, yes, but it's not just something you're going to go and put the entire weight of the universe on something that's projecting on you.
Yes.
You have other techniques to deal with that.
Okay, yes. And can you, for example, like have multiple galactic central suns and keep them there all day over certain parts of the body? Or do you think that would be a negative on the long term to get used to?
That would be a negative on the long term. That would be an obsession.
Okay.
So there's a teaching after that, which is the universal central sun. And if you practice the galactic central sun and the universal central sun, it allows you to enter even higher scales of awareness, frequencies, and light. Again, this teaching is about getting you to have source connection. You're not using source to take care of one of your issues. There's all those other techniques for that journey. This is about you acknowledging the gift of light of the universe and accepting it inside yourself. And your only responsibility is to blot out the distracting thoughts without creation. That's why you went to the great scale of the universal galactic central sun. You know, what's more important, a tiny little fear or the size of the universe? Okay, if you focus on the tiny little fear, it will win.
Yes, that is very true, man. Yes. Okay, and I had Go
ahead.
I had one last question. When you were talking about the heart, did you mean to like see the galaxy around the heart and the sun around the heart, or do you see this all inside of the heart?
Inside the heart. Some people it's outside the heart and it takes time to get in, but you got to let it in, because part of the understanding of your galactic citizenship is before you were born here, you were a galactic citizen with access to the galactic central sun, where we're that unlimited potential being before we came into physicality. And it's to remind the living physical you of the concentrated source that's there waiting for you to add it to your own soul. Okay, and re-nourish yourself, reconnect to that energy, and know that you're never alone.
Yes. Okay, well, I mean, I imagine there is probably a couple of us like in the galactic central sun, like the sun.
We're all there.
Yes.
we all got a filing cabinet there in the summer house.
Yeah. Okay, and do we have like multiple places, like multiple cities where we can go back to, or is there like one main hub for everyone?
Okay, so learning how to go into your own star.
Yes.
The local star that's where tens of thousands of cities exist. Now, many other stars are the exact same thing. I am in. All right, sorry everybody, I had a distraction there. There is a grander experience of understanding how the individuals of each city is what you connect to. Now, every star has examples of that, and every star could have a duplicate city. One that's here could have the exact same city somewhere else. They're all part of these hubs of interconnectivity.
Okay, yes. And I just got a question in my mind. Like you said that there is like 3 suns in our solar system, and I wanted to know, are the cities in the sun like a copy of each other in each sun, or is it totally different?
They're different.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And if we use, for example, our sun around us, can we overlay the 3 suns, or is it like doing too much?
It's 2 suns. We're a binary star, not a trinary.
Okay, yes. Okay, I see. Okay, so you can use the 2 in your meditations differently then.
Sure, but you got to attach to this star first.
Okay.
Now, the other star is not in our narrative, is it?
No,
Okay,
not for
it's
now.
only in the realm of the realm of outside of the narrative does that exist,
Mhm.
and the majority of the other planets in the 66 planets in our unique binary system, some use the Earth star and some use the other stars. Some only one of the other stars, and we have to
Okay.
learn this star first. So
Yes.
many people want to put the cart before the horse and have the masterful experience before they learn all the basics. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like me. Yes.
Technically, every single star can connect you to every other star in the galaxy. They're all
Okay.
connected and interconnected.
Okay. Interesting. And while we are on the subject, do you know how many actual galaxies are there in our universe and stars and planets? Like, is it a lot different from what we know from our satellites, or is it like a lot more?
You talking in our galaxy?
In our universe and galaxy, let's say.
So
Like,
there's a galaxy is not a universe. A galaxy
yes,
is its own
yes,
expression with its own central sun. There are
yes,
trillions and trillions of galaxies, and we trillions of galaxies live within a universe. The
yes.
universe is ever expanding, and each individual galaxy is ever expanding. That creates
Ooh,
a
okay.
realm. That's a
Yeah.
realm that has connections potentially to other universes. Yes, each
Okay.
universe and each
Yeah.
galaxy has its own, theme and style and frequency of attraction of light.
Okay. I see. Yes. And yeah, one day it would be like good to have like a map, like the map of the themes of the stars that we see in our sky. Like that would be like an interesting. But is it like general themes, like for example, like 100 galaxies, or is it like a lot of small teams, like very small and like not connected to the other ones?
No. Okay. So every
Okay.
galaxy has trillions of stars inside it.
Yes.
Now, galaxies can be in clusters or they can
Okay.
be completely on their own, but they're still a part
Mm.
of the universal bubble.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
And galaxies have many shapes and sizes. They're not just round or spherical or
Mm.
elliptical. Some of them are just elongated lines.
Ooh, okay. And the line is the circling, I guess, right? Or is it like a static?
Nothing is really static. Everything's ever
Okay.
changing.
Yeah. Okay, I see now. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Yes. Well, I've learned so much, man. Thank you so much.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
It was beautiful, man. All right.
Thanks for calling in.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, and have a good end of show, man.
All right.
Yes.
Anybody else
All
like
right.
to share their experience? Just unmute and say your name if you'd like to say something. Share your experience. Talk with us.
Yeah, I'll say some extra, Andrew, just about
Okay.
what was different this time. And it was more about, it was all inside my heart. And it was like the sun inside there, which was different. So that was telling me, it was a teaching in itself, because I usually go right out and I'm going through the star systems and I see the sun, and then I like my DNA like goes like roots into the sun, and then it kind of connects, and then it pulls the sun back in above me. But I didn't have to do any of that. It was just like already there.
Yeah.
I was like already inside my heart, and it was like felt real comfortable
Because
where,
it's always been there.
and that's where source is. That's where it is.
It's where source is.
That's our source is. So it's like
Yeah.
it was just showing me then. That's why it was different, because I was like, wow, that's why I don't need to go there. It's all here. It's just the technology's there. So it's like, so it's just showing me next. I'm gonna do more of that, and I'll do the universal sun, and I'll expand on that. And see what's going on in the heart, and see how I can expand what's inside the heart, and expand the galaxy and whatever comes into it
Yep.
inside of this. So yeah, that was really cool.
All right. Anybody else want to share? Check the chat room. All righty. We are going to call an end to this event summit. If you guys would like to go over the information, the recording will be up in a couple days. You could go to the website, andrewbartzis.com/journey, and the brochure is there. All the information about the tickets are there. Come and join the community. Come and share the unique experience that will be the ambisonic system. Come and learn the Living the Mystical Life daily. Stay and learn some more and learn Living the Mystical Life nightly. Have those ambisonic sounds penetrate you and help you on your grand journey. All right, Joel, take us away.